in this game. Right, Elise here. Now, Neo Fishy, the most important champion in this game is Elise, yeah? You're important, but fuck yourself, mate, right? The Elise is everything. So, if I see Elise ganking lanes, and if I see Elise dominating and hard carrying, it's on you. It's all you, right? Even Diamond junglers, even some Master and GM junglers I've coached, think as if like the fucking map is what, just 6 camps like their side, right? So they just play like this. The map is everything, which includes Elise and her camps. Okay, that's the first thing. Or the second thing. Elise, we want to fucking destroy her. Second thing, the way we do it is by thinking about where she is and her side of the map, right? Now, this game, we have to think about what we're going to do. So where we're going to start, what camp, and can we get fucked on by Elise? So if Elise invades you, what's going to happen? Now, Elise obviously isn't going to invade you here, so this is more like, what side of the map do you want to end up on, yeah? For example, if you have a Vladimir top, you don't start bot and path top. If you have a Nasus top, you don't start bot and path top. Yeah? So in a game like this, where you have Aphelios and Xerath, I would 100% path bot here, every single game. These guys as well have like pretty decent... I mean, they have okay pushing power at level 1, I guess, because Aphelios doesn't have an ability. So Jhin and Lulu might win, but if you start topside, they don't leash you. So Aphelios and Xerath are sitting in lane, and they will give you Prior. What does Prior mean? Scuttlecrab. This is how Canyon jungles, right? So you need to think like that every game. And it's fucking boring for me now, because I've done it that many times, but you have to do it, because that's what a challenge is going to do. So if you want to get out of Diamond, you have to think and play at a high level. Right? So that's what we're doing here. Does that make sense? You sitting in a brush AFK as well, like, pointless, yeah? So even shit like this, is a challenger going to do this? No. So fucking move somewhere. Your bot lane as well is going to cover this, right? So you should just like stand in this brush or just around your red buff. Maybe pixel, what is it? Put your trinket in the pixel brush, swap to a red sweeper. Just do anything else than what you're doing right now. It's just like you're AFK. Come on, I know this is fucking D2, but it's not bronze. The music will be going off soon. The set is almost over, mate. What a set it's been, by the way. Actual, that's fucking unreal, mate. That could be a highlight of the stream, bro. Right, so level 1, when Karma shows top, look at her, mate. And she's going to have Prior as well, by the way, the Karma. Now, you might be able to gank her and kill her because it's Karma. But in my head, I'll just be thinking, fuck that lane, because Sylas should be fine. Right? And bot lane is just more important, to be honest. Like, Sylas, okay, like, with kills, he can be really good. But he doesn't need the kills to be effective in this game, to be honest. So Elise has probably started bot here, so you can just ping, like, red buff. You could also look at Veigar's mana. So this guy actually used mana, yeah? So I reckon he leashed the Elise blue buff. You see this? How did I see this? Looking at the fucking map, right? So the map is your best friend. This is how we're going to beat the enemy jungler, bro. If you don't look at your map every, like, second, you watch Yankos play on stream. Every second, bro, he's looking at his map, like me. Because I'm the nuts, mate. No, but seriously, you've got to fucking do it. So while you're clearing this camp, you can clear it with your eyes closed. Now, yes, you have to kite back and shit, so you don't take that much damage, but you can still look at the map, like, in between each auto attacks. So look at my eyes. It's like Q, look at the map. Auto attack, look at the map. Look at the map, keep looking at the map, Oh, Veigar's showing. What the fuck? Why did Veigar run down here? Like, wouldn't he just be here, like, trying to control the wave at level 1? He's fucking leashed. Please tell me he's leashed. Shut up. I'm retiring, mate. I can't do it. I've misread. I've misread this. What the fuck did he use his Q on then? Oh, the lane's already started. Okay, my bad. That's my... Hey, the lane's already been going for 10 fucking seconds. It's 1:40. Hey, Neo Fisher, if you want to cancel the session, mate, it's all good. It's all good. I'm listening to the fucking music, and I think, like, the lane has just started. That's my bad. Mid lane starts at, like, 1:30. So he's queued the fuck... Alright. Yeah. That's my bad. We've missed it. But that makes sense though, right? You can just tell that Elise starts bot side here just because Karma shows top. I thought they were doing some fucking whack move and she was being really 5-head with like Vigo doing that, but obviously not because the fucking lane's gone. If he did that straight away when the lane started, that point stands. Yeah, so like if you see Vigo run like this, it's like, why the fuck would he do that? Maybe Karma has shown top and Vigo's leashed to cover it. Yeah? I don't think that would ever happen in this elo, but that's like my mind when I see that shit. Yeah, I was just 10 seconds late. Anyway, here we go. So you can ping red buff here. Fucking Elise on red. Let's go. And all of a sudden, like, Yone, even though he's doing it... What the fuck is that ward? Even though he's positioning correctly, like, if you just ping the red buff there, Yone knows to stand on this side of the lane the whole time. Until, like, what? 2:30-ish? Right? So it's not just useful for you when you track Elise. It's useful for everyone, yeah? The best clear as well, bro, for Elise right now, and like level 3 junglers. So J4, Lee Sin, yeah, people who can gank at level 3 is just Red, Raptors, and then Gromp. Yeah, people are doing this at Worlds. This gives you level 3. Now, hopefully, you know that every camp gives you 4 CS. That's every. Scuttlecrab, Dragon, Rift Herald, they all give you 4 CS. Yeah? In terms of experience, it goes Crab, Krugs, Gromp, Buffs, and then Raptors, Wolves. So because blue buff gives you less experience than Gromp, if you were to go red, Raptors, blue, you're still level 2. That's why we go Gromp instead, and you hit level 3 quick. So if you're playing someone like, who did I recommend to you? Yeah, like maybe Elise, who you play. You can do this clear. So she's gone red, blue, and Gromp. Yeah, so she's doing red, blue, Gromp. And just by the way, like, when you know she starts at red, if she does red, Krugs, Raptors, like, honestly, like, she's just wasting time as Elise, right? Like, you want to be on the map as Elise. But you just know at some point she's going to be around topside just because she started at red. Now, she might do something weird where she goes, like, red, Krugs, Raptors, ganks mid, kind of late, or maybe she swings bot. That looks really fucking weird. But I wouldn't even worry about that. You should just know that she's topside here. But because you haven't pinged, I know you're fucking thinking about, I don't know, your Kha'Zix win rate. Yeah, there she is, topside already, right? So maybe in another game, and I guarantee you, in another game, your Silas is going to die. Yeah? I would also say in this game, this is where it's like kind of hard for me to get into it because we're in a replay. When you see something like this top lane, you can always think about here, by the way, after you do walls, to like rotate around mid and gank this Vigar. This lane as well is gankable just because it's pushing, right? So again, it's going to be hard for me to fucking get in here, but yeah. Because this lane is pushing, you know this wave, by the time you gank it, will probably be around here, and you can come around. And just by the way, this guy's holding the lane, right? It's south, so you can just fucking come around and gank him. Looks fucking weird, but it's almost like a drive-by, and you actually give up a little bit of time, okay? But it's probably worth it, to be honest. So always look for this after you do walls. Now, after you do walls, right? So this is good. You finish the camp towards like your next play. When you finish this wolf camp here, I can't see, obviously, but you should be looking at the lane you're pathing towards, so top lane. So when you path top here, you can see that Silas is level 1. And if I were you, I'd go straight to red. The reason being because you know Elise is going to be topside, and this isn't because I've just fucking seen it. But it's obvious. Elise goes red, obviously topside. This dude is going to get dove. Yeah? If you do red, you can get there in time maybe to stop that dive from happening. And it's obvious, yeah? Like, it doesn't take a genius to see that this guy might be in trouble in like 30 seconds time. So if you think about it, right? So let's just say 30 seconds. This is a little bit technical, but yeah. 30 seconds time, he's going to get dove. So you want to try and counter that dive. Which is actually like a fine play, by the way. Like, you might want to path top because you know Karma's going to have prior, like we talked about. And you just want to protect Silas from fucking getting dove. Now, I don't really rate this strategy, but I've done it sometimes. Like, it might be, like, top lane, I had a Akali on my team against a Renekton. And I'm like, I don't really want the Renekton just getting a free kill off a dive, so I'm going to try and protect her. Yeah, so some champions, yeah, that would, like, apply for. But fuck this matchup. Like, who cares if Karma gets a kill? Anyway, 30 seconds, right? This play is going to happen. If I draw that line from Raptors, that is like 15 seconds at least. Maybe 20 seconds. Okay? So 15 to 20 seconds of your time is you just fucking moving top. Like that distance. The other like 10, 15 seconds is clearing a camp. So you have one camp to do, because clearing a camp at the moment in the early game takes like 10, 15 seconds, right? So you can't do Raptors here. So this is just a waste. Like, why do Raptors? What do Raptors mean in this situation, yeah? So red buff, straight to red, because you know the situation, what's going to happen, and you know that you don't have time to do 2 camps. So you just ask yourself, what's more important out of these camps? Obviously red buff. So you get red buff and bang in here. Yeah? Makes sense so far? I'm fucking worn out after that. Seriously. How does your Yone have prior? What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, see how you're late for this now? Yeah, good flash. Nice. Just get the wave. Fucking hell, that Karma's keen, isn't she? Oh, the TP, mate! Why don't you go to Crab? Did he get it? Yeah, go to Crab, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, he actually took the fucking shield off as well. Okay, so while you're doing this, this is obviously the right play. So never go to... This is another really important point. You were pathing towards red there, and then you're probably like, oh, what the fuck? Crab's up. Crab gives you the most experience. And remember, your side of the map, I'm just going to tell you this, is way less important than her side. So if you can take something, and on her side of the map, I'm including the river, yeah? Because, like, this is kind of neutral territory. So if you take something from the river, like Dragon, Rift Herald, Crab, it's the same as taking something from her. So you have to fucking prioritize camps and plays. So Scuttle Crab means way more than your... Like, what the fuck does your red buff mean? You already have one. Yeah? You have a level on Elise as well. Why do red buff? Like, just take the Crab. Okay? There are going to be other situations when, like, you might get a kill, the enemy jungler dies or some shit. Your immediate thought should be towards their side. Like, let's say Elise fucking ganks bot lane off this. Like, obviously she's going to run bot here. Let's say she ganks bot instead of going to the Crab, right? Let's say she fucking dies bot. You should immediately think about this area of the map. So her side, her top side. Wolves Gromp. Let's say you pathed in this game from top to bot. And she dies with Silas, and she dies. Let's just say Silas kills her somehow. You immediately think, Raptors Krugs. So let's say you went red Raptors, Wolves blue. You did that clear. And then, after finishing your blue, Elise dies. You should immediately fucking think about doing something like this. I'm not saying it's always gonna, like, you know, be the play. But you should think about it straight away. It depends how long you've done the camp for. So if you've spent like 10 seconds doing the camp and it's on 400 HP, just do the camp. But you should always finish the camp towards your like next play. So it's all about time, bro. That's what it is. Does that make sense? Jay Vish? So right here, I don't even like you fucking... Because you have a Dirk? Oh, yeah, okay. So you're one camp off a Dirk. I don't actually... Okay, maybe it makes more sense here. Oh yeah, in this game as well, by the way. Whenever you see the enemy jungler, you should look them. Again, it's hard for me in a replay. So when Elise shows on the map, you look at her, yeah? So when she was diving top and you reacted to it. But you see like how you react to it kind of on the fly? Like you only see this play when she actually shows on the map. You have to be able to read the map as if you could see everything. So you have to be able to read the map as if all of this is fucking visible to you. So you see how, like, when I go through it, I know Elise is obviously going to gank top just because I know she starts at red. It's so simple, bro. And good players are going to be here for that. They're going to counter that play. But you, on the other hand, like, see Elise, and then you're like, oh, shit, I've got to run there now. So you're already 20 seconds behind the play. Yeah? Now, hopefully, at some point here, you scoreboarded. Why is this important? For that, right? So 3 camps, she was level 3 with both buffs. If you weren't sure what buff she had, just check the buffs you have, because you killed her, right? So, red and blue, I can't see the timers here, but if the timers were like this or some shit, it's recent as fuck, yeah? Wait, hang on a minute. Dude, I haven't played League for that long. Do the buffs reset when you get them? They do, right? So it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, maybe scrap that. But that's what you can do to her, yeah? Just, like, click on her, and you can see, like, you know, how long she's had the buffs for. Yeah, that was fucking retarded. My bad. You know what I mean, right? So, 3 camps. If she's level 3 with both buffs, she's obviously done red, blue, Gromp. She can't do wolves, she can't do raptors because she'll be level 2 still. So that's just a standard clear. So already you know, just from pressing tab and like her level and the buff she had, wolves, raptors, and Krugs are up. Unfortunately on the replay it still shows you, even though we're not watching the fucking enemy team, which is annoying. But it makes sense, yeah? So you know the wolves, raptors, and Krugs are up. So even here, you can run straight to her wolves. Because where's she gonna go? Where should she go? Where do you think? So think about what we're prioritizing. What should she prioritize running out of base here? Like, is it Raptors, Krugs, Crab, maybe a gank bot? Gank bot might actually be the play. Scuttle, good. So if she goes to Scuttle, can you contest that Scuttle? Probably not. I don't think you can. Maybe you can run down to it because you do have prio in 2 lanes. So maybe it's a play. But the problem with that is just the fact that you're sitting on like a really good amount of gold. So if you run down to that play, right, and you try to fight the Elise, if you think about it, I can see her items still. She has spent gold. Even though she's died, she's spent gold. Okay? So if you're to fight her, even though you're level 4, with doubles, I mean, honestly, you probably still could. But it's just the fact that, really, you're still a 0-0 champion and you've still got your starting items. You see? So I would much rather you here, just because, like, I think you can't get there in time. I would just go to wolves, her wolves, because you know they're up, what we talked about. And you would have enough for a Dirk. You insta-recall for a Dirk, and then you can, like, consider maybe full clearing, Krugs, red, down to your board side. Or, you might even think, so this is, like, next level, at least it's doing this. My fucking Gromp, because I did that first, is going to spawn at 4:15. She might go to Crab, and then my Gromp. I don't want her to take my Gromp, so I'm going to recall after wolves and protect it. That's the fucking level of thinking, mate, you need. Now, why is Gromp going to spawn at 4:15? Well, every other camp apart from buffs has a 2:15 timer. So if you clear Gromp at 2 minutes, it's 4:15. Remember this timer. Now, I would never want an Elise who is behind taking my fucking camps. So I'm going to try time my base to meet her at that camp. Make sense? A lot of info here, chat. Okay. A lot of info. Also, ping the fuck out of her here. You know for a fact, even if I was to like ask you in game, you're good enough to know she's going to run bot side here. It's obvious, yeah? So ping it. That is information. And yeah, now we do red buff. Like, fuck that. So if you ping, maybe your bot lane doesn't go for this play and they survive, yeah? And we're doing red buff, which means nothing. See, can you see, J-Fish, like how this red buff means nothing in this situation? Like, it's fucking... Unless you're, like, getting the red buff to get 1100 gold, but Wolves is just so much better. Because, first of all, it's one of her camps, and you actually just leave your red buff. Yeah? So, that's the first problem. Like, you can just do her Wolves and leave your red up. The other problem is, like, when you do this red buff here, your first play with your red buff is recalling. Fucking, what's his name? Blabber did this in the Cloud9 versus Genji, 3rd game. I couldn't believe it. It was fucking, like, one of the worst jungling... Legit jungled like a diamond. Doesn't even, like, look at the enemy Lee Sin when he's on the map. And just waddles around. His first play, when he took his red buff, when he didn't actually really need it for the gold, because he was sitting on, like, a decent item, he could have recalled, then gone to his red buff. He does his red buff and recalls. So you're wasting, like, 45 seconds with red buff. So really, you're only farming this if you, like, need this in Krugs for your base. Okay? Now, it's still not that bad because you're taking red buff and hopefully Krugs to clear that side of the map, and then you get Dirk. It's not actually that bad. But this is so much better. So much better. And it just starts with you thinking about Elise and her camps. Yeah? So hopefully you can already see how different this game would have been, and how Elise, honestly, would be fucking just... It would be over already. That's how I see it. And hopefully you can too. Yeah? By the way, chat, I want a timer on this session. Some dogs have been dogging at me lately. So at least shows bot, so she should... She didn't die or anything. Yeah, okay. So she should do that crab. Oh, hang on a minute. We're not doing this. Hang on. Where are we off to now? Where are we going? Stop. Stop. Oh, there's the karma. Yep. Are you like fucking in a Discord with the karma? You're like, come down here, bro. I'll kill you. Win trading? Oh, mate. Oh. Dude. What should Elise be doing here? She should do it anyway, to be honest. That's a good effort, mate. Almost, almost. So she should be, like, thinking about your Gromp. Now, fuck Raptors or Krugs. Like, she should be thinking about your Gromp. Because, if you think about it, right? At least, she knows your top side because you killed her. She also knows you're definitely going to do crab because you path towards that. Therefore, at least, her first thought coming out of base should be, because you're top side, this area. Right? Now, your walls and Gromp aren't up because you cleared them. Crab is the only thing she can get. But remember that timer I said, 4:15. By the time she finishes Crab, your Gromp is up. So she should just look at Gromp to see if it's up, and maybe she can sneak it before you get there, which is why I said you recall and fucking run there so she can't do that. So if Elise was fucking good, she would get back in this game. And you trading your walls, or like her walls and Gromp maybe, I just don't like it, because you should be like prioritizing just fucking beating her. Like, she's so far behind you. Like, when you get your Dirk, you're a level above with double buffs. Just run at her, bro. Like, she is happy you farming like this. Yeah, look. I mean, look where she is now. Why is she here? What the fuck is going on? Good cocoon. That was an interesting fucking E. She just E straight away, yeah? Like, I don't know why we're trying to juke. Like, just fucking E over the wall. Or just E over this one. Like any of them. Maybe this one's a little riskier, but yeah. I hope you die. Kill him. Yes! Point taken, mate. Look at that. Fucking such a toxic coach, bro. Happy that the guy he's fucking trying to coach dies. But that just goes to show you, man, like, it's 5 minutes, and you're fucking... You haven't bought items. Look at everyone else in this game. This is why you're gonna fucking die doing this shit. Look at Karma, mate. He's got boots. It's over. Even Elise has spent a bit of gold. Okay, the Vi guy's still like doing nothing in Yone. Jin. Yeah, Aphelios. Xerath has a Hex Tech. So when you... Throughout a game, right? I'm gonna draw you a graph, bro. Right? This is level 1, yeah? That's level 1. Right there, that's level 1. 18 is here, yeah? If you fucking stay on the map, so this is you, the longer you stay on the map, the less relevant you become. That's you right now. Why? Because everything else in the game is evolving. Even your camps, right? They spawn with like more armor and magic resist. They become harder to take. So how do you take them in like the same amount of time or less as you did previously? Well, you have to fucking buy items. Your stats when you level up aren't enough alone. So this is you right here. And everyone else in the game, like, everyone's going to have a line, yeah? Hopefully this makes sense. But, I don't know, like, fucking Aphelios, for example. Yeah, he's slowly declined. And then he's recalled, which obviously you just go, like, kind of down. But then he's got a Vamp Scepter. So even you compared to, like, Aphelios, you see the diff? So, if, like, that's the line of relevance, bro. That's a fucking... It's probably a terrible diagram, but I think it makes sense. Okay? You can make this same fucking play after recalling. Look at her go. What should she do now? If she's, like, tracking properly. Tell me, quick. 5 seconds. Raptors. Excellent. There you go. Now we're fucking starting to think, yeah? So if she goes to your Raptors, right? I would even trust her to. It's obvious. Where would you like go or just think about? So where do you think about first? And then in this game, where would you go? Because you know her raptors aren't up because she did them. So she did crab, then her raptors. She should have 20. Bang, 21. Unlucky. Got a ward. Or some shit. So where do we think about, because she's topside, where do we think about immediately? Not saying you do it, I'm just saying your thought, bang. She's topside, I'm thinking about her what? Let's go, J Vish. Bot side, your bot side? Nah. Don't say my. That doesn't exist. That does not exist, mate. So in this game, those are things you might do, right? Because her raptors aren't up. But if she's topside, you think about her bot side. Fuck your bot side. Like, your Gromp and Wolves, you can do them, like, at any time. These camps here have timers on them. Just think about it like this. Elise is eventually going to clear her raptors when they're back up. She's eventually going to clear her Kha'Zix. She's eventually going to do Dragon. Your Gromp and your Wolves, she's probably never going to check them. So it's like, who cares? You can farm these after getting more important things. Understand? So in this game, because like you can easily jungle track her, it's not like she's got 50 CS, right? 20 fucking CS, easy. She had 12 CS, red, blue Gromp. She's done 2 more camps. Crab, she ganked bot. Crab, into her raptors. Right? Because she was at Wolves when you were. She has to take raptors there. She can't go to your Gromp and back to Wolves. That fucking makes no sense. So you know her Kha'Zix are up. Now, to be honest, I think you should fucking just think about bot lane. So after you've sorted out like the camp situation, maybe look at bot and you can dive them. The reason why this play comes before doing Dragon or your camps is because Jhin and Lulu are eventually going to recall at some point, right? So let's say in the next 10-20 seconds, Xerath and Aphelios get these two really fucking low. You might have like 30 seconds to dive them, and you know it's free because Elise is topside. And everything else is still up. Yeah? So in this situation, these kills, just given the fact, honestly, like if her Raptors were up, I would just tell you to go Raptors, Kha'Zix, dive bot. Something like that. But because her Raptors aren't up, like Kha'Zix probably isn't worth going there. Like, it's the right kind of mentality, but it's just one camp. Yeah? Yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, fucking... Honestly, this is a good sesh. Apart from me fucking up the Veigar leash. that was kind of troll. Does that make sense, though? But I can't see your camera. So while you're running out of base here, so buy your items, yeah, good. Don't buy 2 fucking... Sell 1. Don't get 2 controllers. Just get 1. You're not playing, you know, at a pro game. You don't have to... Oh, here we go, mate. We're going to run top, are we? Fuck top. No, do not go to your top. Come on. Get down here right now. No. Ooh. Oh, dear. Look at this. Look at this. Where are we going? Raptors? Don't do them. Yeah, okay. I don't really mind you running out of here, but it's just the fact, like, fucking... I don't know, bro, like... She looks much less killable now, to be honest. And I don't even know if you do kill her. It just looks a waste of time. Like, it's only Gromp. It's not like Crab is here and Gromp and Wolves are up. It's only one camp. And she's got her Kha'Zix, Dragon, Dive Bot, Gromp, Wolves. There's so much more on this side. And you don't even have to think about that, right? Because we should have already made up our mind. She's topside, I'm thinking about bot side. What play can I make? Maybe there's a case where, like, this Crab is, you know, like, still up. And you want to contest it somehow, or... I don't know. It's just all resources, right? So there's fucking nothing here, man. There's every play to be made down here. That's how I see it. So you couldn't dive bot lane. So if you ran straight to bot here, you could just do Dragon. You get a free drag. But yeah, I'm saying, like, you could have done this so much earlier. And look at the damage you do, right? This just proves my point. But again, like, yeah, I don't think you kill anyone here, so it's just a waste of time anyway. So while she's fucking around doing her Gromp, you can do Dragon. You can maybe, like, you know, dive bot, but you can probably still dive bot. Like, think about this as well. These two have died. So I reckon they've used sums. Let's have a look. Yep, no sums, right? So all you have to worry about when you get there is just their cooldowns. So Lulu W is really the... Okay, maybe a shield, but that's about it. Hopefully Xerath lands like his WE. Shouldn't be that hard. A W is probably enough. And you just coordinate your damage on one of them. Probably Lulu first, actually. Yeah, you can see how this would work. But instead, like, we're trying to kill a fucking Elise who is full HP, and we're probably not going to kill them. Like, we don't have red buff anymore. If you killed her there, I would have, like, added her and given her a free search. Oh, let's go. Yeah, look at this fucking game. Yeah, Yone. Oh! What's this guy's name? Usual. Send him the site. Where's Elise going to go out of base? By the way, Jay Vishy, I go for like 45 minutes for these $40 sessions, yeah? 45 minutes. How long have I gone for, chat? Oi, Troy, how long have I gone for? I can't believe you changed your name to Imperfections underscore. I'm pretty sure, like, you've told me that before as well. But Imperfections underscore. That is that's almost as bad as Psycho OCE. Honestly. Jay Vishy, where's Elise going? No idea how long. I'm legit fucking looking at it, mate. I take these things seriously, mate. My time is precious. It's good name, bro. It's fucking shocking. Jay Vishy. Red camp? Yeah, good. So bot side, yeah? Because you're top side and nothing's up, like, top. Why the fuck would she go there? Just give me 1 second. This is very, very stingy. But you've got to be, mate. You're trying to make sure he's listening? Bro, my fucking hair for that set. Hang on. Alright, so I think we've gone for like 30 minutes, alright? So I'll do another 15 at least. I might give you like maybe a little bit more. Now, yeah, good. So so she should think about here first, yeah? And look at these, bro. Wolves, Gromp. She should know as well that your Wolves and Gromp is up. Your first buff is going to spawn at like 640-ish. You take your first buff at 140. Like, fucking, that looks so juicy, dude. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Running at a Karma who should never die to us. We don't have flash. Like, what are we doing here? Come on. Honestly, I think Elise should just run at you here, to be honest. Like, just run at you. Like, this is fucking, like, so much information, yeah? So, remember, they have a jungler. Elise can see this picture. She can see you doing this. She should be like, this Kha'Zix is on fucking half HP and this Scuttle Crab is spawning soon. I am sprinting to that crab. You see how you're killable here? When you run at Elise at her Gromp, she's full HP. Yes, I understand you have a Dirk, but you're not going to kill her. Unless she's like full troll. She can kill you here. You're less than half HP even. Veigar thankfully has like Prio, and thankfully she fucking makes a gank again. Instead of like taking all your camps here. But if she was like smart, she should run out to mid. Okay, this is what you should do as well. So, like, if you've got, like, maybe multiple plays, you just run to mid, and then whatever happens on the map, you just go to that play. Yeah? So I think you're fucking pretty lucky here to get this. And you're also lucky that she doesn't take your camps. But again, it's like, you both, like, you both think the same. So it's like you counter each other out. Like, your mistakes just make up for one another almost. Oh, here we go. Bro, Veigar is the best Kha'Zix counter in the fucking game. Right, Elise died, yeah? Let's fucking get right. Let's see if you're smart. So, what you should do here. Elise died. What do we think about? Come on. Give me your play here. Fucking, there we go, mate. Red. Right, now. You want to be even smarter? Do you run like this? Or do you run like this? Which one? If this is control warded, it doesn't fucking matter, obviously. You just clear it, and then you do that. Second, good. Wide, exactly. Because you're saying, hey, Veigar, alright, fucking, you know, you chunked me, bro. I'm going to my blue buff because I started here. And it's up. Everyone knows it's up. The timer was on it. Yeah. But then you fucking quickly wrap around to a red. Right? Now, keep in mind the time is important. So if she runs to your red, and you take it, she wastes time. Honestly, here, you can just do, like, red dragon. That's what I'd do if I were you. Oh, maybe not dragon. Just depends, like, how it feels, mate. So let's have a look. Again, it's hard for me to get into it, so... What are we doing here? We're evolving something. Here we go. Oh, we're trusting the Yone to do, like, look at this Vigar, man, how safe he's playing. And then finally we do this. So you see, like, how long it takes you to think like that, and now you fucking... Yeah, see, right? Now it's obvious. At least pings. Bro, I'm a fucking prophet. Look at this. It makes sense now, right? Like, we can see at least pinging this, because you've made it that obvious. You just run through mid with your fucking hand up saying, hey, guys, I'm running towards Elise's red side. Hey, what's up, Kev? Look at this, Kev. This is some Diamond 2. Diamond 2, bro. So now you miss your opportunity. How did you not leash that? What the fuck? So yeah, hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully you die, but if you're like in a dangerous situation here, it's kind of obvious as well, to be honest. Okay, you smited their bot lane fucking, I don't know, got chunked or something, and now we do Dragon. So if you did what I said, Dragon would already be on like 1500 HP. Yo, what's up, Pony? I think you messaged earlier, Pony, sorry. It's been a hectic night, mate. Pings here, so I don't think you've pinged this whole game. On the way, well done. You haven't pinged Elise once, that's the point. So, even though Elise wasn't at her red buff, she's bot side. Aphelios is on his own. So I would just be pinging her Raptors, Krugs, and maybe like the bot Tri-Brush. Let's have a look. She's top! Fucking who would have known, mate? Doesn't even want to contest red buff, just gives you it for free. Where should she go? So maybe like that's a good play from her, but she has to go somewhere to justify that. So where should she go? J Vish? So if you're at her red, where should she go? Time my red? Yeah, so like to your top side, right? So don't think like so in this game, yes, like you're red, okay, like trying to time it. But just generally, yeah, so generally speaking, you're your top side, right? So Raptors are up, Krugs are up, you're red, Rift Herald as well. I think her actually just doing Rift Herald straight up. I mean, yeah, probably your Raptors then to Rift Herald. Just depends, again, it's hard for me to get into it. But that's how she should be playing. Instead, she does her Gromp. Which means fuck all, yeah? What the fuck, Troy? My ADT coaching, honestly, is fucking unreal. I'm coaching someone at the moment who paid me... $2 grand for like 6 months of coaching. And he's Diamond 4, and he's going to Korea, and he wants to be like... Obviously, like Master GM Plus, etc. when he gets to Korea. And those sessions I have with him are probably my best. So there you go, mate. Oh! I'll get him. Oh, the Vigar cage, mate. What just happened? The silver... What elo are you, Pony, now? The silver VOD, mate. 3 years ago. Oh my god. Hang on, Pony. Weren't you, like, Master or something in EU Nordic East? Am I reading this correctly? Oh, there she is. Finally makes the play. But you see, like, how late everything is? So, everyone reacts to it, yeah? Same thing you go into a red buff. Oh, the flash E, mate. Right. So you kill Elise. This is good. Oh, that Vigar is fucking pushing it. You only have ult, or did he use it? No, he used it. Yeah, just help him shove. Just help. Yeah, okay, I guess that's fine. I mean, I was going to say, like, if you're looking at Vigar there, you can see him posturing for that. I don't know if you had E. I doubt you had E. But yeah, that's kind of just, troll, to be honest. Because it almost looks to me as if you're, like, fucking looking somewhere else, right? What the fuck? You took a tower hit as well, dude. I'm out of it. So look at him. Like, why are we not just fucking running back? And Diamond 2 and S10? Wow, look at that. Look at that, by the way, chat. Fucking the pony's progression, mate. That's unreal. Probably, bro, you're looking at your fucking OPGG, I told you. At your Kha'Zix stats. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm not like... Sometimes I might sound toxic. But at the end of the day, bro, like, I want what's best for you. And I'm going to point it out. Just thought I'd do a bit of throat clearing, mate, before someone fucking lynches me. So Elise here should be running to, like, probably Crab and Rift Herald. She could run bot just because Aphelios is there. Yeah, so she's top. Well done, Elise. That's a first good play, mate. Oh, look at this, mate. The Karma ultimate. If I were you, I'd run top straight away. Like, don't even do your red buff. Because I would trust this Silas to stay alive. CEO is doing a really good job. And it's Silas, right? Like, this Elise in Karma, it's Elise Karma. Like, fucking, how shit does that sound? And Elise isn't fed. I would just run straight top here. But I don't think you're looking at your map. Did Silas ping that? Someone asked for assistance. Yeah, so Xerath asked for assistance. He's right. You should not do red here. So when Silas gets ganked, you should just run straight top. You are level 7. Elise is 5. If you can get here in time, who wins in a 2v2? Ready? I'm going to draw you. Here you are. How do I draw Kha'Zix? Oh my god. That's you, mate. Okay, and you got level 7 above your head. Look how bad that is. You look like a fucking inflated rat. Right, so that's you. Who wins in a 2v2? You and Silas against these two. Who wins? You two, right? So if you can get there, you get there. And you win. So doing red, fuck the red buff. You don't even need it, to be honest. So now you're going to 1v2 instead of 2v2. Right, your champion is not fucking balanced. Is he ulting? This is kind of greedy, to be honest, because Elise should know you're here doing this, or there's a chance. So she might just like run straight to her blue. Now she knows you're on it, obviously. Good. This play I really like. You know why? Because I can tell that you've looked at your map and you ping. You see? You ping on the way. That's like, okay, you pinged on the way a couple of times, but I know you're looking here. And after you do Rift Herald, you kind of do it where you just like run straight top. That's telling me that while you're doing Rift Herald, you've actually looked at that lane close to it. So you've looked at top lane, and you know that diving Karma now is really important. If you wait 20 seconds, maybe you go to your Raptors, the play's not going to be here, Karma recalls. Shaco's still playable. Any champion's playable, but I think Shaco's dog shit. Unfortunately, they get the kill, but yeah, you can still use Rift. Very good. Hopefully they fucking get it down to a little bit lower. You take Gromp, good. So if Elise isn't here, where is she? Because if she was on this side of the map, she would definitely have shown. So she is where? So, okay, yeah, so probably at her Krugs, but again, like, generally speaking, if you're top side, where should you immediately think about? Like, if you're Elise, if you know Kha'Zix is top, and you're like, right, I'm not going to go top lane, fuck that, I'm going to think about your bot. There we go. Good. Now, in this game, and then you think in this game, well, Aphelios is doing my Gromp, so she's not there. Fucking, yeah, maybe she's diving Yone from around here. Let's have a look. Yeah, maybe. I'll just ping around here. There you go. There's the vision plan. Fucking, it all makes sense, right? I'd even ping down here. Like, ping, 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 assist. Kill him. Elise, bro, where are you, man? That Jhin just runs off. Look at this Jhin, mate. He's got heal as well. So Lulu's question marking it as well. Where is Elise? Is she here? Oh, she just fucking just killed him. Oh, here we go. Look at this, mate. Look at this. What am I fucking watching, eh? This is gonna be the last thing I watch and critique. So what did you do here? So you did wolves? Oh my fucking god. Do you have a Dustblade? Youmuu's, whatever. Yeah, Youmuu's is better, my bad. So you have Youmuu's. Okay, so you want to gank mid. Fuck mid, Veigar's not even there. Maybe it's actually, like, okay. I don't like it, just because that's who we care about. You've got an amazing gold here. You can recall, buy Youmuu's, and run straight to crab. It's the same thing, right? So, like, as the level 3-4, you can take our walls and recall for a Dirk. But instead, we're staying on the map for, like, an extra 1-2 minutes than we have to. Here, you have your item. Even, like, bro, like, even if maybe you could dive Karma because she's half HP, if you were just to do that in a game, there's nothing, like, you can never go wrong by doing that shit. You know that. Like, you can never go wrong. You go wrong by fucking staying on the map like this when you actually have an item. Like, don't you want to use Youmuu's and Duskblade and whatever you have as long as possible? Like, you want to use them, right? This as well, like, going from here, okay, like, maybe you kill the Veigar, whatever, but he's full HP, right? So, how killable is that, dude? You should also know, but you obviously don't in this game, that Elise was bot. So the chances of you getting anything out of this are minimal. This line as well, that you've just taken, is like fucking 15, 20 seconds, right? You recall 8 seconds. It takes like 25 maybe to get here. You can still make the same play with a Youmuu's. And then we're just fucking waddling about, playing with ourselves. Look at this. Look at this. What is that Xerath doing? You could have even like asked for assistance. Instead he's just like farming minions mid. Yeah, now it's hard to fight because Jhin is maybe around. Oh, thankfully your support killed Elise. Let's go. Look how random this fucking elo is, dude. It is so random, eh? It is the most coin flip thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, she took one, like 2 of your walls, bro. Well done, Elise. Let's go. Until next video, Game Leapers, this has been the Jizz. Right, was that good? You happy with that? I'm happy with that. Like, I don't think I can watch anymore, eh? Like, I think I'm gonna fucking be diagnosed with something.